His jokes are very raw, very very raw. They border on risque. But I've been a big fan of Bill Burr for a couple of years. You know, whatever whatever person says the right jokes, I'm always a fan of. So like people that speak their minds, they unfiltered, unadulterated. I love it. I'm there for it. So with his podcast that he does, he normally gets a lot of questions from users, not users, viewers, viewers. This is the web guy talking to talk about users. So he gets a lot of emails just asking for like advice for certain situations or whatever may be happening in their lives, and he includes that in his podcast. And for this one, the title is "Does Size Really Matter?" Hilarious advice. So I'm kind of am to kind of hear what's gonna be said. So let's jump into it. And before we do, just please don't forget to subscribe. Also hit that notification. Just so you can be up to date whenever I post a new reaction video or any other kind of video, especially with my gaming and everything. I do a lot of streams and stuff like that. Also, don't forget to follow us on the socials. All right, let's jump into it.
All right, size issues. Oh, Jesus, here we go again. Here we go again. Maybe you need a motorcycle. All right. Size issue. ¿Qué pasa, Leonardo? Hola, Leonardo. ¿Qué pasa? Ocho. We all know your disability to read properly. Well, you know what? You don't even know how to write a sentence properly. Half of this shit is I get too far in front of myself, and the other half is you guys don't know how to write a fucking sentence. We all know your disability to read properly. Is that even written correctly? Or am I a moron again? We all know you have a disability when it comes to reading properly. Isn't that how it's supposed to be? So I don't fuck. So I'm going to give it my best shot to keep it very short. Look at you coming with the arrogance like you have all life figured out, right? You got something tattooed on your rib cage. As you may have read the subject title of this email, you may already know where this is heading. Yeah, you seem pretty cocky for a guy with a little dick. He says, I recently got into an argument with my girlfriend, who I've been with for a little more than 2.5 years, where she told me that she wished I had a bigger dick.
Hold on. Guys, like, honestly speaking, what do you do? Like, what do you do? How do you handle that situation? Let's just say Johan, you guys have been dating for a while or whatever. Maybe you guys haven't smashed a lot or anything like that. So, or, it's the first smash. And, you have the time of your life. You're great. As a dude, you have the time of your life. You're fantastic. And then she goes and says that, what I'm saying, like, I kind of wish, like, if you had a bigger package, life would be better. Like, how do you handle that? Like, what the hell, bro? I don't know. I think, bro, that shit would give me like heart palpitations. I'd be having some psychological issues after that. Like, that is hectic, man. I don't think there's a dude in the planet that wants to, get told something like that. But I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Like, how would you react or respond to being told that, like, yo, my guy down there is not keeping.
And yeah, that relationship is over, dude. That relationship is over one of two ways.
Word life.
Either one, she's just trying to be so fucking mean to you that you break up with her because she doesn't want to be the bad guy, or she's just such a fucking self-involved human being that she doesn't realize like how mean that is. That'd be like you said, yeah, I like you, I wish your tits were bigger. That would just be the meanest fucking thing. Why would you say that to somebody that you cared about? That's a horrible thing to say, sir. You know what? You started off an arrogant cunt. Now I'm feeling bad for you. Dude, that's not the mother of your kids. Just take the dick out of the equation. What if you just said your nose is too big? That's just fucking, that's
Come on, nose too big
That's
isn't
just
so
something a
bad.
terrible person says. She goes, I was shocked to hear this and didn't know what to say. There's nothing to say. There's nothing you can do about it. This is the first time she ever mentioned my penis size. Also the first time in my life, by the way, I guess anybody's ever brought it up. To be honest, I don't know that I'm not well endowed with my 5.5-inch rocket. You're a little below average, sir. I'm not going to lie to you. Now I'm being mean.
I had to pause there for a second. So, bad enough that he's this this viewer is telling us that his lady done called him out for having a small piece, but then he went and he measured he measured himself, bro, and then added that into the letter. Like, why would you do that? I mean, like it's cool. Tell us about your problems. You know what I'm saying? Tell us that she said that, but like, don't add in how long it is. Like, you're just opening yourself up to be, humiliated even more. I mean, like, you just heard this now. Like, Bill Burr was like, "Yo, that's below average, my dude." Like, he just confirmed that, like, my guy, you do have a small piece, bro. It's unfortunate for you, but anyway, like, that's just me. I wouldn't have added, how long or how short or any type of statistical data.
You can't stuff it home. You know what I mean? Um, and I did have insecurities about it in the past, but learned to accept it and moved on.
Man.
I never heard any of my former bed partner girls complain, and the sex was usually great. Um, I know that it may sound ridiculous, but those few words were heartbreaking to hear and put a big giant stain on my confidence. Yeah, it's a terrible thing that she said. I haven't felt like having sex ever since, ever since she made that remark, and I am afraid it's going to be a while. I haven't spoken to her since the argument, since I work a lot, we don't live together. I know it's a stupid thing to be upset about. No, it isn't, sir. You're 100% in the right. 100% in the right. And he goes, and I usually don't really care about penis sizes, but hearing that you're small from your own girlfriend is a whole other story.
I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. The only reason why it would have hurt him so bad, or he's feeling some type of way about it, um, is probably because, one, it's the first time that he's ever been told that, like, yo, you got a small piece. And second, I'm pretty sure that, like, this guy's got some proper feelings for this hunt. It's not just some random smash out there. Like, he actually has some feelings for it. I mean, there's no other way. There's no other way really that you feel that hurt about you know that comment. To go to a point where you got to measure and then send it to Bill Burr to put on his podcast. Yeah.
I'm typically not that guy that gets back at her by pointing out her physical flaws, but I don't know where to go from here. Uh, advice. Okay, you said you don't know where to go from here. I can tell you exactly where to go. Right out her front fucking door. That's it. It's a wrap, sir. It's a wrap. Okay? Now listen, I'm not saying that she's wrong for wanting a bigger dick. Okay? Like, she needs more to satisfy her or whatever, or she just wants to go out and bang some fucking big dick dude at this point. All right?
Mandingo.
But her tact is wrong. Okay? You would accept it yourself, which is one of the greatest things you can do that leads towards being happy every day, which leads you to treating the people around you respectfully, which leads them to treating you respectfully, which leads to more happiness. She fucked with the core of your happiness. You felt good about yourself.
With your
She pointed
manhood,
out
man.
something and made you feel horrible about yourself. It's one of the worst fucking things she could have done as far as
Demasculating.
mentally to you. And right now, the last thing you want to do is go out and say the same thing to her. All right? If you really want to do, just paraphrase what the fuck I just said. And just I don't know, and I would just leave it at that. And the childish thing to do, this is what if you really want to get her back. Just saying, the childish thing for me to do would point out some of your physical flaws. And the great thing is you leave it ambiguous. Okay? And I guarantee you, she's going to be in a bathroom mirror staring at herself. If you want to get mean. Okay? But, you know what this, but I got to tell you something. What's even better, you got to have this, what's known as the self-esteem breakup. Okay? Which you're totally in the right here. And you just say, listen, all right, what you said to me, I used to feel good about myself. And what you said to me messed with the core of my own happiness and how I feel about myself. And that's not what I'm looking for in a girlfriend or a potential wife. And I just can't see you ever being a good mother. If you would say something like that. It's just something along those lines.
um, that self esteem breakup was like what he was saying in the beginning was pretty dope. Like I was like I vibe with that. You know, it's kind of honest and everything. Um, but I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about it. But like, maybe you guys can like tell me below in the comments. How do you feel about that jab? I mean, like, wouldn't saying that I feel like you'll be a bad mother, like, isn't that like a kind of like a low blow, similar to penis size type things? Because I mean, like, it's pretty deep. It's pretty deep. I mean, like, I think that would affect her equally as bad. Um, Emotionally as the guy would. I don't think if I was the one using that self esteem breakup, I wouldn't include that in there. Like I just say that's a better road. I'd rather have that high road than make her feel bad for saying the things after some good self reflection that she's had after the words that I've put out, but without throwing um, parenthood type stuff in there because it's pretty deep.
I keep going mean. Don't go mean.
Yeah,
Whatever the fuck I just said. I was just trying to paraphrase what the fuck I said. But, dude, this is, you should feel good about yourself, all right? You're not a porn star, but you're also, you're not like, you're not what she's making you out to be here, all right? That's it. You're still in the game, sir. Okay? You're not part of the starting five. Hey, neither am I. But you and I, we come off that bench, okay? We're the kind of guys. We're the guys that go in the corners, right? Yeah, man, that's you're 100% advice. My advice would be that this girl is not anywhere near the level of maturity she needs to be, and might never even get to that level. The only redeeming thing that I can say to her is she has such a difficult time doing what she wants to do in life that maybe she wanted to break up with you for a while and she didn't know how to do it and was building up and then there was just an argument and then she just said that. Or, I don't know. Have you said anything to her? I have no idea. Um, oh, it's funny. He says, thanks for the
Little
weekly
nephew.
podcast. You have no idea what it means to me. See you in Amsterdam. Well, from what this other guy was writing, sir, there's a bunch of beautiful ladies out there in Amsterdam. Yeah, dude. The fuck?
All right, now I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. I'll pose quite a few questions, and I mean, if you guys can, just put in your ideas and thoughts in the comment section below. Now, I'll try and respond to them as well. And also, if you guys want to, check out some more of the Bill Burr um, podcast type things, do some reactions for that. Just let me know as well, and I'll do some more. But until the next time, guys, stay frosty. Hit that subscribe button.